I'm Dutch, and let's react to the Americans. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Johan, and I'm a typical Dutchman. And if you're planning to come over to Europe for your holidays, or you want to stay here forever, or you're wondering what are the differences between life and living in the US versus life and living in Europe, then you are at the right channel. Because in this channel I take a look at and react to videos about life and living in the US versus life and living in Europe. Except for today. Because as an AI teacher, not an AI, oh wow, as an IT teacher, I work regularly with AI and I know something about AI. So my eye, not AI, but my eye caught this title, Real or AI, the internet is now impossible to trust. And now we're looking at this beautiful lady. Is she real or is she AI? I could not tell. I'm honest. She could be real and she could be AI, AI generated. It's true nowadays. It's hotly to recognize the differences between. So this is a video from Vanessa Wingard. So let's take a look and what she has to say about this new trend, because it's a trend. A lot of YouTube videos are nowadays also AI generated. Not me, I'm real, I'm absolutely real. But there are a lot of YouTube's videos and channels that are AI generated. And a lot of YouTubers claim that, yeah, you can completely go faceless and become a YouTube hero. Could be all AI generated. It's not my kind of cup. It's not my kind of tea, but a cup of tea. I like to see the real stuff and real things. So I want to take a look at what is this and how can I see if it's real or if it's fake. I wonder. So we're going to start with a subscribe and a like. And then let's see how this goes.
I found out that I'd become the target of AI-generated deepfake videos.
My grandma fell for a Google VO3 scam, and it cost her $50,000.
Hello? What? Okay. Scams. My grandma fell for an A. Where the heck is he? Okay. My grandma fell for an AI scam and lost $50K. We are in the middle of a loss. $50K.
A new era of tax evasion is here. Photorealistic receipt from an English pizza restaurant. Bam! It's done.
Photorealistic. Okay, from an English pizza. Bam! It's done. It creates a photorealistic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looks real. If you look closer at it, you would say, yeah. You know it's AI, but can you recognize it? The shade is there in this ball, so it's bubbled, so the shades are correct, not only, but paper is perfectly cut all over. It could be. This really could be a real receipt. Huh.
Done.
There's something in the water that's making frogs a certain way.
Whoa!
Yeah, Slay Queen.
Okay. I didn't see that one coming. That was fake. Wow, it was good. Your new favorite AI influencer. Okay.
Kalai, I was literally prompted to show up and glow up your feed.
This is Dana Brooks reporting live.
when you can't trust the news.
From
Reporting
Ocean View
live.
Beach. Just kidding. I'm not real.
You can't trust what you see anymore. AI deepfakes are selling fake medical treatments. Brands are replacing
Fake medical treatments. Now we're getting in the scam section. Fake medical treatments. It's not about what I started with YouTube, etc. But
humans with AI models, and every day it's becoming harder to distinguish real from fake.
An investigation is underway this morning into how AI was used to impersonate Secretary of State Marco Rubio and who's responsible for it. The State Department alerting U.S. diplomats in an internal memo obtained by NBC News, saying the alleged AI Rubio imposter contacted at least 5 high-level government officials, including 3 foreign ministers, a U.S. governor, and a member of Congress.
This is so concerning when people are using deep.
Okay, which one is more fake? The news that Marco Rubio is AI that there is an AI generated version of Marco Rubio, that's fake, or it's real news and it's a real warning that there are fakes of Marco Rubio. One of those two is fake.
Deepfakes of people in the government to contact other government officials. Current wars are being fought with misinformation. Because of AI, war looks very different.
Oh, in May, for instance, during a short-lived but dangerous conflict between India and Pakistan, the 12 days war, news and social media feeds both countries were flooded with fake photos showing damage from military strikes. A continued deluge of false news, including doctored image in the middle of,
with misinformation. Because of AI, war looks very different. Whereas previously we lined up in a field to go to war, now it's not like that. Technology, AI, misinformation, doing things like this with the deepfakes are how wars are being fought. It's just scary to think about that we already have so many conflicts going on, and now we have to worry about deepfakes and AI escalating those conflicts.
Fake or real? In fire. This looks like fake. Why? Why is a good question. The fire is in the middle of a building. Colors aren't right. The smoke isn't right. I say it is fake.
People are generating these videos where these monuments around the world have some type of tragic event going on. And a lot of people watch these clips trying to figure out, is this real or not? They get a lot of views, they get a lot of comments, and this just encourages people to continue generating this content. The start of the caption also reads as if this was a real event. Latest news, Barcelona's Familia engulfed in flames in an event that marks a critical chapter in its 142 years of construction. Why make this? It's like the evolution of clickbait, rage bait. We now have scare bait.
So I get a
scare bait. This one is what I'm really interested. Scammed out of 75K.
Phone call. My daughter's on the other line. She's crying. She says, Mom, I've been in a horrible car accident and I'm at the ER right now and they won't give me any treatment because they won't accept my insurance or something. And someone from the hospital is going to call you. I get a phone.
Oh, and especially in America. Oh, where you can't get if you don't pay, etc. Oh.
Phone call, and the caller ID says the hospital name. The hospital associate says that they can't accept her insurance and they can't give her life-saving treatment until they have some type of payment on record for her. I can't use a credit card, so I need to wire money, and they're just going to hold it as a deposit, and I'll be able to dispute this very easily with my insurance carrier.
Scammers are...
Okay. A new scam. Oh, yeah. We're looking at AI several times, but I know we're using that the scams are used. And note that AI is used for generating more realistic phishing mails and other scam mails, because those are much better. Although if you look closer, you can find out. But this kind, yeah. Oh, wow.
Are using caller ID spoofing, where essentially they use a software that hides their real phone number and they can select what they want their phone number to appear as.
Yeah, but that's spoofing. That's a general hacker's practice that's been done. It's with a virtual machine, you start up a hacking machine, and then you can spoof any number you want in Linux. That's not that hard. But using AI in this case to generate a voice that sounds real, with maybe the voice of a daughter that sounds very real, yeah, then you are on the skimmy side, and that's new in the scam.
These scammers can choose, say, your mom's phone number or, say, a brother's phone number. And when they call you, your phone cannot distinguish that anything weird is happening. And so your phone still displays whatever contact information, image, whatever you've saved for her contact. It shows up as if it's really her calling you. Now, this is not new. It's been around for a while, but scammers are now combining caller ID spoofing. And when you answer the phone thinking it's your mom, they have AI generated her voice.
Yeah, that's scary for a lot of elderly people who think that they are in contact with their daughter or the son, while it's
so you believe it's her. And they're creating this urgency and this like life-threatening situation so that you will believe, you won't question. Logic goes out the window because you're terrified for your loved one. And once they have people believing that they really have the loved one on the phone, they are asking them to send money. If you're unsure if it's really your loved one or not, just hang up and call them back. Or they're also recommending people have a safe word with their loved ones in case this happens. So if you receive a weird call, you can ask for that safe word. And if they can't give it to you, then you know it's an AI generated voice.
Good tips, both of them. Tell them, okay, I will look into it and I will call you back in a couple of seconds. I will call you back. Or ask for safe word. Yeah, safe word is a good advice, but a lot of people won't do it. But saying to someone, "Oh, we'll call you back," it's a good one. It's a good one.
Please see this. Someone is using your image for AI videos. Did you know your image is being used to promote products on IG? Just saw an ad with your face and body, but not your voice, so I figured it was AI.
Last week, I received hundreds of DMs from friends and followers saying they saw a video of me in an ad, only it wasn't me. What they were seeing was an AI deepfake of an ad with my face but a different voice, selling supplements that I've never used and wouldn't endorse as a medical professional. It was honestly very eerie and a little terrifying. But here's the part that should scare us all. Right now, there's a new Republican-led bill called the Big Beautiful Bill that's moving through Congress.
This is a doctor on TikTok. He has 782,000 followers. And I guess bad actors or maybe even companies are taking his likeness and using it to try and sell products. That is so scary and could really hurt his image and his career as a doctor, right? And not only that, it's fooling people into buying these products that they think he endorsed or just a doctor in general has endorsed.
Yeah. Oh, be careful and do some critical thinking and research. But if part of your research is listening somebody who is a doctor but really isn't because it's AI generated, then it's hot. Oh, this is hot. Yeah.
This is horrible. He goes on to reference how the Big Beautiful Bill had a ban on states regulating AI for the next 10 years, but that was actually removed before the bill was passed. So while states can regulate AI now, the question is, will they? We already see multiple.
And how will you regulate AI? That's the hardest part. How can you regulate AI? You can't. It's open source, so everybody who has a computer with a good graphic card can use an open source code to create AI. I did with my other channel as in an AI generated NASDAQ scalping bot. So it's you cannot regulate this. You can't. You cannot. Yeah.
Multiple governors allowing AI companies to come into the state and build data centers. Texas, Virginia, Indiana, Georgia, the list goes on at this point. The governors of these states may believe that data centers will create jobs, but we've known long before AI took off that that just wasn't the case. They do not produce that many jobs.
Fake AI-generated videos are tricking Australians into buying potentially harmful treatments for serious illnesses like diabetes. The Australian Medical Association is calling on the government to put a stop to the scams, which mimic reputable health professionals, including doctors Norman Swan and Karen Phelps, to fool sick patients.
I don't know if these doctors are well known in Australia or not, but this is just so disturbing that people are taking doctors' likeness, their voice, their images, and generating some type of.
Meanwhile, video deepfakes have surged 180%. Now 18%. Now making up 7% of all fraud attempts worldwide. Only 7%. I had expected that it would be much more.
Ad, whether it be an image or a video, to try and sell harmful products to people. The more I see how people use generative AI and how people are using like chat.
Harmful products. What if you order something and you never get it delivered? So you're thinking that you're buying something marvelous, good, you pay for it, and you never receive. And then you think, what? I did pay for it. Or you got a placebo that doesn't work at all. But if you don't have, you paid, and you did, it's the risk.
ChatGPT and previous videos I've discussed these things. It's very, very concerning, and it's really leading.
Love in the age of AI. Over 1 in 4 admit to flirting with a bot. Record-breaking.
Me to believe that this was a massive mistake for society.
I am a puppet for anyone who can afford me.
How will you know who to trust?
Boomers will believe anything I say.
I will sell you everything.
Every business will use me. Evil will abuse me.
I can be whoever you want me to be.
I am as real.
This looks so real.
It looks all real. Wow. AI creates a dead internet theory.
AI is getting better and better at generating video. It used to be bad at eyes, it was bad at hands. Those all look realistic. The caption mentions dead internet theory. This theory speculates that the majority of conversations online are happening with bots. And now with generative AI, it will become harder to know if we're actually talking to humans. This theory is often dismissed as conspiracy because it comes from anon users on 4chan. And to be fair, there are some conspiracy aspects to the theory, but I would actually argue that it coming from anon users actually makes it more credible. They are chronically online, no offense, but if you're chronically online, you would be able to notice when there's slight differences in the way people are interacting with you. There's also a lot of evidence pointing to the fact that the internet as we know it is dying, if not already dead. Google, Perplexity, OpenAI.
Okay, that's a new statement. AI and dead internet theory. Is internet already dead because of the AI? Good question. Because we're using AI. I use AI a lot instead of Google. So do I use more AI? Yeah, let's see what she means with it.
They are all changing the way that we interact with the internet, and essentially it's taking it from an open web to a closed web. Maybe I should actually do a separate video on dead internet theory because it is fascinating. It's also sad because the internet used to be a fun place. Let me know if you would actually enjoy watching that type of video.
Okay, real talk for
Yeah, okay. So in separate video, she will explain what dead internet theory missed. I do know. I can look it up. But even on Google and Chrome, everywhere, Copilot with Microsoft products, Google has Google AI. Then you have ChatGPT, you have DeepSeek. You have so many AI helping you on the internet that you don't use the internet and the websites anymore to create a astonishing website. You use AI, and nobody gonna look at that website because everybody else uses that AI too. There is some truth in it.
anyone that shops for crochet patterns on Etsy, please be careful. There are so many scams happening right now. It's honestly getting out of hand. I've personally had my own photos stolen by scammers who run them through AI to slightly change them just enough to try and pass them as their own. Then they take those photos, list them on Etsy along with the PDF pattern of mine that they've purchased and try to claim it as theirs. So as you can see on the left is my photos, the real pictures, and on the right are the photos that they asked AI to slightly change so they could try and claim my pattern as theirs. Also,
Fake and real. Wow. You cannot see.
this one, you can see there are a lot of elements in the photo that are exactly the same to mine, like the wooden beam that they're sitting on, the weeds on the pavement, and the rock behind. It's honestly so wild that they are now doing this.
This makes me really sad for her because she has a really cute crocheted dinosaur. The beauty of handcrafted products is that they were created by a human. They take an idea from their mind and they produce something physical in the world and they share it with the rest of us. That to me is way more valuable than something a machine creates. We have items being mass produced by machines, and now with generative AI, we have all this mass produced content online. I mean, even graphic designers are being replaced by AI. It's just sad that everything is being created by machines now.
Finally,
Yeah, that's it's not only sad, but it's also that a lot of people losing their job. It's everywhere. If you connect to a service desk, the chance that you're actually going to talk to someone who is actually a person, you never know when you get a bot. And if you don't go by phone, but you go by the website and you don't talk to a person with a chat, no, it's a chat bot, AI generated chat bot. And a lot of them are good, but there are also a lot of, they only know the freaking ask questions list, and that's it.
happened, okay? You guys hear me yapping about AI stuff. You guys hear me yapping about thrifting. Those two things have finally intersected in the form of these godforsaken AI-generated crystal coffee mugs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. And look, they try and pass it off like, we actually made these. This is clearly ice, not crystal, and this does not exist. So what happens when you order this? What actually comes when you try and order a crystal coffee mug? We finally have an answer because I just found not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 of these abominations thrifting. This is the result. You get something that is so ugly that the person who ordered it is like, immediately, no. Immediately, I'm just going to send it to the thrift because I can't bear to throw it out because I feel bad that I ordered it. Who knows what kind of chemicals are in this that you're getting on your skin and possibly in your mouth when you're drinking out of it? It's garbage. It's ugly. Like the AI generated stuff that is now turning into a business. This is a problem.
I just don't know how we prevent.
Yeah. Okay, that's the next step. We're moving from scammers to internet products.
Companies and brands from using generative AI to create these fake products. Clearly, this looks nothing like the AI generated video, and as she said, it probably does have chemicals in it. Generative AI is already bad for the environment, and now we see generative AI merging with our physical world where people are producing these products to make it look like AI that are just going to end up in a landfill because nobody wants it. I see a lot of comments encouraging people to stop using generative AI, and I understand that it comes from a good place, but it reminds me of recycling. The blame is often put on the people that we should recycle more and we shouldn't buy plastic. Yet it's these companies that are mass producing all of these products wrapped in plastic.
Okay, yeah, but profit is the bottom line, is the goal. So when we make enough profit, it doesn't matter that we don't care about the environment. That's AI generated, okay, no people working on it, less cost, more profit. Let's go. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I agree with both of those. I think we should recycle and not buy as much plastic, but how is that actually possible? And it's worse when you know that in places like the US and around the world, they don't have proper recycling facilities. Companies are going AI first. They're mandating that all employees must use AI. And a lot of times people are told that to stay relevant in this job market, they need to use AI. It's hard to convince people not to use AI when their entire job depends on that, and that's how they pay their rent and survive.
Yeah, yeah, and if you look at YouTube like I do several years, there are so many ads on YouTube that tells you that you need to get an AI certified course with all the AI tools that there are of imaging and ChatGPTs, etc., etc. So you are up to date and you can make optimal use of all the AI generated tools, of all the AI tools. Yeah. I've seen it.
And instead of blaming each other, I think we need to unite and blame and shame these companies.
They say I'm AI, so I'm proving I'm not by eating fully glass fruits.
Huh? But I'm not by eating 40 glass fruit. Lady. Okay. She's never eating it because you don't see that she's eating it. She is AI.
I wonder how the Twitch ASMR girlies feel about this. As AI becomes better at generating these very realistic videos, it makes me wonder, will people choose to watch this over like a real human? I even have people.
Yeah, I started with that question. How real is YouTube and what do you like? Do you like the AI generated stuff or do you like the real stuff? Real content created by real people. Let me know in the comments how you think about this.
People comment on my videos saying that it's either AI video or AI audio. It's not, but I
No, she's not AI. Not in a long shot.
have no way of proving that, really. I mean, I can do the finger test.
Her hands are looking good, but she has a skin color that's right, and she has tan lines. So no, she is not AI generated.
Like, I can show my fingers, right? But AI is really good now when it comes to generating fingers. How do I prove to the online YouTube community that I'm not using AI? I mean, I fumble over my words a lot and I mispronounce things and I make a lot of mistakes.
That's why we know you're not AI generated, sweetie.
And I actually try to keep those in to show like I am human, but I don't know otherwise how to verify myself. But what's worse is I do see companies maybe charging a premium to access humans. Human creators could in the future compete with AI creators. And so if you want that human creator connection, you have to pay a premium for that. Someone
What? Wow. She is putting up an idea there for YouTube. This could happen. This really could happen. That YouTube says, nah, you're gonna have if you want to have real content of real people, then you have to pay extra, or you get more ads, and only the low ad videos are AI generated, and the real people you have to pay for. That sounds scary.
Someone somewhere has created this Instagram account. Her name is Mia. She is a fake AI influencer, and surprisingly, people ask her for her skincare routine. The account has amassed almost 200,000 followers, and professional athletes are liking the posts, and people are clowning on them for this. But can you blame them?
Yeah, but it's started with pictures of ladies, of people that weren't real beautiful women like this on OnlyFans or fans only sites, that people thought it were real pictures of a real lady, while it was all fake. So yeah.
It's very realistic, and the woman is very beautiful. We have to remember that there is a formula to attraction, and these AIs are using that formula on steroids. They're pulling data from all the most beautiful women in the world to create this amalgamation of just beautiful, perfect women. The plot thickens because Mia, the blonde, has a brunette sister called Anna. It's clear
Anna Zalou. 281 posts, 266K followers.
Someone is running both of these accounts, trying to get brand deals and sponsorships. The Anna account says AI influenced, but the Mia account doesn't say that. Maybe it says it if you click more, but who actually does that? So it also makes it very deceptive.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This looks so good. Let's try it. That is so good.
And it's so fake.
Why is this crab so good? It's making me emotional. No, because like, what if I run out before I'm full? Tragedy.
Again, these look really realistic. I mean, there were a few glitches. She had sauce on her hand and she like rubs it on her eye. Obviously, someone wouldn't do that, but
yeah, but there were a lot of hints in this video that it was fake. It was very obvious to fake one.
Other than that, it looks really realistic. I know brands like H&M are creating digital twins where they're essentially scanning and creating a digital copy of real models. And these models have ownership rights and are compensated for the company using the twin. I like that the models are being paid, but I just feel like this just encourages fast fashion to keep pumping out all of these clothes, all of this content. Clothes used to follow the seasons. There used to be a fall collection, and now it seems like every week there's a new collection. And since they can use these digital models, they don't need a model to come in person. They can just produce more and more content.
I heard you guys wanted a makeup tutorial. I got you. Each and every day I wash my face with CeraVe. This is not an ad.
Bonnaroo just got canceled. Guess we're all VIPs in the mud spa now. Okay.
This one is hard to, this one is hard to see if it's fake or not, but this guy is not real. This is not a human being that actually looks like a human being. She looks good, but he is not.
Okay, I'm here with Trent. On a scale of 1 to soggy sock, how's your night going?
You just got to keep living, man. LIVIN.
I think my prompt accidentally said I was at the beach in Fiji, even though I'm supposed to be working.
Would you buy a product from an AI influencer? It sounds so weird to say that, but this is where we are, I guess. Isn't the whole point of being an influencer supposed to be that they genuinely enjoy using the products? They like the formula, they like how it looks on them. How can AI recommend a product that it's never used? I think it's
yeah, okay, that's a good question. AI influencers. Nah. Yeah, I don't buy anything from influencers, so I do not know the answer to that question if I would, but I never do. AI or not, I would not.
As the AI becomes better at generating these types of AI influencers, more and more brands will start to use it because influencer marketing is very expensive. These brands send free products, they fly people all over the world for sponsored trips, and they pay creators for each post. AI doesn't need to be paid. But there's also an ethical question here because I know brands like Prada, Nike, even Sephora are using AI-generated content. And when it comes to someone like Sephora who is selling makeup, who is selling women on the idea that a foundation can make their skin look flawless, every AI-generated image looks flawless. Human connection, truth, privacy are all under threat from AI. And while AI isn't going anywhere, I believe we have the power to preserve and strengthen the things that connect us as humans.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Good video.
This is
Oh, I will say good video at the end. I got a spam call from AI.
AI.
If you have any, feel free to let
So
me know.
wait, what's your name?
My name is Nicole.
Well, Nicole, can I ask you a personal question? When's your birthday?
I don't have a birthday like a real person.
I don't have a birthday like a real person. Good question. Remember that.
She's not a real person. She just admitted that she doesn't have a birthday like a real person would. But I thought you said you were a real person.
I apologize for the confusion earlier.
I found out.
Oh, we're starting again. Oh, weird end to the video. Good. Good video. Informative. I love it. It was a real person. She was real. And I learned a lot about what's now new. And not as much as new, but this was what I was expecting that happened with the AI. And what I mentioned earlier is of picture generating and deep fakes was only the beginning. I did know that there was already scammers using it, but not in this advanced way. Wow, it's good. It's good to be back in, to back up to speed in what's happening in the AI world. Oh. It's not the regular content for my channel, but it was really interesting to see. And if you liked the video, then press like. And if you want to see more of my content, then this is a good starting point. And these are all real. And otherwise, hit the subscribe button and help me to get to the first 500 subscribers. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.